This FM 104.3. Good to meet you.
Ena wo hwese nyame ya adom na se delegate stay asema de a adenta no obefa
patron.
Yes sir.
Patron.
Uno amma isi ama madoge adwasafo na ma befa onia ba no.
Hode mi hode
wo ye innocent o. Hode adwasafo chiwa na abu waji ninu abe mafini nsem wona abu. Anyway, Saturday night is saying
medical HIA ET4 near Dofua Omutie Adenta 42 from constituency executives to coordinators, polling station executives. Obibia Saturday Obeto Naba. I believe it was a very a process bia Nanaya, I'm very happy say NPP ye to me ama jumedi yabesi ewe ya chese wanta biana awa you can say
yes,
peaceful without incident. In fact I told the bia sometimes it's almost say ubehunsa say media houses ni be per se BBC, but they are just not finding the content for it. And make I say Friday, make another media house now make I say we have to bear in mind as polling station executives, party people say be a baby ano. NPP there yen fani me bin susu yen inti obi ye ade ba kwa, it's amplified beyond our imaginations. Inti emede how it went, emede pan so say aspirants no teach you muri omuko stadium, the body language, their the way omuchia omohu, especially the two leading the two front runners are Dr. Baumia and Kennedy. I loved, in fact, I can say mature politician giving the last 2 weeks, it was you can say heated. I was more than heated. Say 100 degrees Celsius. I'm saying at 370. I'm a vile scrub pie. But the heat, and I could, you know, when something's happening in the party, I always share na BBC or NPP ma. You gauge the temperature of the opposition, and you see that they don't even meddle. They are just grab your popcorn and watch. They are entertained by it, and you could see from their comments that they were hoping it to go another way. Sanka and Swinge and Ko Kennedy ho. At least that was what I saw from the activities, especially on social media. Omaye amanaye fe. Their speeches were on point. They've set the tone, especially VIP. One say Dr. Baumia say it was that bit for me was quite profound. That he was going to be his own person. He was also going to ensure that when it comes to the youth, especially given where I sit, that in terms of the future opportunities and putting Ghana on a footpath, it's been a long, arduous journey. Amade, she's been everywhere, especially on the campaign trail of Dr. Baumia. She was in places that I've only seen on the Ghana map. So she's done really well. I think it's befitting for me to clap, but one of the things, and at least for the NPP, we have done well as a party. I'm proud of NPP. When you look at the almost say the polling research, na data analytics almost 43%.
Info analytics. Almost 43%. Na ba kubin so edenenam 50% point something. Just say all of them gave a very underwhelming research finding, making it look as if say it was near impossible for Doctor to get the vote he got. But the team was confident, say at least 75% plus the Obenya. Now, we're having a conversation whilst you were now the Dr. Adainimo spokesperson, because by the way, I draw inspiration from them. They are very bold to say. Sometimes you just have to put one foot after the other and keep going, despite the challenges. Oh my idea. And we're saying that no matter the polling and everything, in fact, it's all things being equal. It's almost like economics, barring any last minute, hurdles. Sometimes it just comes down to how the organization is done on the day. In fact, they were saying constituencies are almost say on the day, one aspirant's team was still there campaigning on the ground, whilst the other aspirant's team was not there. And that's on that score alone.
On Memendana Motuabano.
Yes, Memendano. No Mujina, Chesomujina, why able they say Tuma Semisi. And that alone changed the dynamics of the polling there, which was already going in the favor of 180. In terms of margin or the bear winning, just because of the dynamics of them putting boots on ground to campaign. And it be brave, one of the things I'm happy about is NDC wishing or even predicting that there was no way Yebe fa Dr. Bawumia as running mate. In fact, almost saying like it's never going to happen. There's no way. And it wasn't just NDC communicators saying this. Their principal, now flag bearer, said it on more than one occasion. So yeah, whether he had seen Wakushe Ntakremu who say Bia say Yedema Dr. Bawumia ebema ne ho akire ne kakra. Of course, it is a glaring it's fact, because now we have somebody who represents he's Dr. Bawumia when it comes to how he handles campaigns, very thorough, unrelenting, he doesn't like, there's nothing like okay relax it. This is what is on the plan. We are ticking all the boxes, we are crossing all the T's, we are dotting all the I's. Into you'll be a low iron and China wabrea for moje drove a brain at the campaign. A chance doesn't give up. And for me, it symbolizes something for me, that when you have an opportunity to serve, and given that he's worked harder 10,000 times harder than anybody in that position, you don't take it for granted. And that's what he's shown us. Maybe you can use it for a topic the other day. Say, do Ghanaians strive for excellence? And I had to pause, because there are pockets of excellence in some quarters, some bits of private sector, even parts of politics. There are some politicians who, how they conduct themselves. And Veep is one person for me, say, Bibi obey biano. He takes ordinary biane. And I think that he sets the tone for that conversation for me. Say, can we, having laid the foundation, even though the times are challenging, with him now, or best set is our standard, for us to strive to. And I think that is a worthy vision. And it's not impossible for him to set that agenda. Say just like how he goes about it, and then push for Ghana to do better. About NDC, I think I'll let Awal have a round and we'll talk about. Yes.
Initial comment, Nafi. Ellen.
Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet you.